More than 200 protesters were arrested on Saturday at Northeastern University, Arizona State University, Indiana University, and Washington University. These events, unfolding against the backdrop of heightened tensions in the ongoing Israeli-Palestinian conflict, underscores the challenges faced by the universities nationwide as they grapple with the increasingly visible demonstrations and encampments on their campuses. Campus activists are advocating for a ceasefire in the conflict between Israel and Hamas, urging colleagues to sever ties with Israel and associated companies profiting from the Gaza conflict. Since April 18, when Columbia University in New York City saw the New York Police Department dismantle a protest encampment, over 700 protesters have been arrested across U.S. campuses. At the Northwestern University in Boston, the scene unfolded early Saturday morning as Massachusetts State Police officers moved in to dismantle an encampment on the campus's Centennial Common. The encampment, which had drawn over 100 supporters, faced repeated requests from the university administration to vacate the area. Despite these calls, many students remained steadfast. As tensions escalated, the arrests began, with more than 100 protesters detained. While the exact number of students among those arrested remains unclear, the university assured that students presenting their university IDs were being released. On April 27, a massive Palestinian flag was unfurled at the Washington Hilton Hotel during the White House Correspondents' Association dinner.
So we are out here in front of the White House Correspondents' Dinner to hold journalists accountable, to remind them that 133 Palestinian journalists have lost their lives telling the truth. These are targeted attacks. These are systematic attacks. These are attempts at Israel to silence the truth, and it's not going to be silenced. We are out here also highlighting the courage of Palestinian journalists that are risking their own lives, televising their own genocide. The White House Correspondents' Dinner represents the who's who of Western media and the elite that are currently perpetuating and supporting and complicit in the genocide of the Palestinian people and upholding Israel's occupation, illegal occupation, and apartheid that has gone on for far too long. Western media and everybody in the building behind us is here celebrating themselves, celebrating their careers, celebrating their industry, and it is really, really appalling that they're in there eating while people in Gaza are starving.
As these propagandists enter the White House Correspondents' Dinner behind us, we knew that we couldn't let this event happen in our city without giving them a little taste of what they're really responsible for, and hopefully making them confront at least a tiny bit what they're complicit in, which is, again, genocide.
And we're here because Palestinian journalists in Gaza, actually over 137 of them, have been murdered. And the journalists in America are here to break bread with Joe Biden. And we found that we need to boycott it because they use their rhetoric in ways that just are benefiting to the American war machine.
The nationwide protest captured the attention of President Joe Biden, who called for the necessity for peaceful demonstrations from the White House.